Want to get free Godlies and Murder Mystery too? Make sure to check out the Discord server linked below. Yo, what's going on, guys? Waffles here, back with another video. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing a little bit of a weird kind of video. Today we're going to be doing a tier list, and what we're going to be doing a tier list on? None other than the official Wicked Waffles Discord staff, and this is for 2020. This is including all of the current staff and people that are in the trial who just started their trial. And I'm just going to say now that this is all for jokes, and every single one of my staff members I love, and I love that they come and do work for me, and that they can have a mutual agreement to, I don't know, just be there or whatever. It's cool that these people come and try and make the Discord community a better place, and I appreciate all of them equally. That being said, this is for my enjoyment and my fun, and hopefully your enjoyment too. And if you want to rank our staff for yourself, the link to this list maker that I made, this tier list, will be in the description below. That being said, also make sure to join the Discord server, and yeah, let's just jump. So jump into it. I have 4 different tiers here. We're going S tier, A tier, B tier, and C tier. I didn't really think it was necessary to have 5 tiers, and I think S tier is for like the best of the best, but A tier, B tier, and C tier will be where they like all really go. And this is their profile pictures, and I'll say their names when I put it on there, because there's only so much you can put in these tier maker little images, so yeah. But I guess we'll just start off with here and go from, let's put our owners at the bottom. We'll put the owners at the bottom and the deputy owner here, and then we'll go through everyone else right now. So, I guess Rylan's here. This is cool Rylan, and he's been on staff for a couple months now. He does his job pretty well. I think he enjoys it, so I'm gonna give him a solid B tier. So yeah, I'm gonna put Rylan on B tier. But it's kind of hard to place them. I'm just kind of trying to visualize it through my head. Like, I put up some like requirements for myself in the announcement and on the staff bulletin, which is where I'm gonna judge them based on like how often they show up to calls, etc., etc. And yeah, Rylan's always desperate to call me, so so yeah. So this is Ivy. She is new. She's one of our trial staff members. So she kind of just started this week, so I don't know too much, and there hasn't been too much for her to experience yet, so I don't want to put her at an A tier because we don't know what to put her at. Yeah, I don't want to put her at a C tier just because she hasn't done anything, so I'm going to put her at a B tier as well. Intano, he's been on staff for quite a few months now. He's been around for a long time. I think he was one of the first 50 possibly, I can't remember. But I'm going to give him an A tier because he's always been active in the Discord server. He's always been talking there and stuff. And he's been there probably the most out of all of our Overseer admins, which is our 2nd rank on the staff team. This next one is Laya Kitty Cat, or... okay, sorry. I always mispronounce her name. So I'm just going to say Licks Kitty Cat because I don't want to say it wrong. I've always just said Laya, but I think it's supposed to be Leah or something, like Aaliyah. So I'm just gonna say Licks, but she's been on staff for a while. She's our head overseer at the moment, and even I don't know. I'm gonna put her. Ooh, this is actually tough. I don't know where to put her yet. Yikes! I have to think about this. Part of me wants to put her at A tier. Part of me wants to put her at a B tier. She's not the most active person, but she does her job well, and she definitely chats every single day. But she lives not in America, so it's kind of hard. I'm gonna give her a B tier with Rylan. That one was a tough call to make, honestly. It was really close between A and B, but then again, this is just kind of for fun, so it doesn't really reflect anything. Next we have here, I believe this is Pop-Tart right here in my hands, and he's one of our trials as well, our new staff members. Once again, I don't really know what to expect, so I'm gonna give him a B tier as well, just because we don't know what to expect yet. and he has been helpful in my DMs, and he's always talking, so that's good. So he's pretty active, but once again, he's kind of in that like dead space where the trials, I don't know where to put them yet. Next we got Mail, or Melinda. I said Mail like really bad right there, but Melinda or Melinda, however you want to pronounce it. I believe it's supposed to be pronounced either way. Don't judge me if I'm getting this wrong. But she's been my friend for a couple of months now. She works for Murder Mystery Prestigious still. She's not the most active person in the Discord server. I think she sends 1 or 2 messages a day. So just on that, I'm going to put her at a C tier. That being said, she's a friend of mine, and I like her a lot. She's a really good friend, alright? So this doesn't have anything to do with, like, her job or anything. This is just, okay, it's hard to do this, alright? Because I don't want to be mean to anyone, but I'm putting her at a C tier. That doesn't mean she's bad at, like, anything. It's just how it's going to go. We're going to have, like, a full-on war in the staff chat after this. Anyways, next we have Creepy Cat Lady. Creepy is a friend of mine for Murder Mystery Prestigious. He's one of our trials as well. Okay, didn't mean to do that. What did I do? Okay, that was a mistake. But, that being said, we're back on here. I guess it's saved? I don't really know what happened there. Anyways, I'm going to give him a B tier as well because we don't know what to expect. But he is a really good friend of mine. But then again, we're not judging on friends here. We're judging on how they do in the Discord server. And we don't know what to expect from them yet. I think all of the trial staff are doing a pretty good job as of right now. So no complaints there, per se. And I'm going to move these around again because when I refreshed on accident, we got our tier list out of sorts. Next we have Ollie. She's been on staff for a couple of months, maybe a month, 2 months, I think. She's pretty active. She definitely brings a different opinion to the table, which is very useful. She definitely defends the users a lot. The people in the server, which is a good standpoint. So I'm gonna give her A tier. Just based off of that, and she does her job well, and she's been here for a couple of months, so I'm gonna give her an A tier, so, yeah. Next we got Love. Was her name? She changed her name, but when she joined, her name was LUV or Love, so that's what I'm gonna refer to her as. She's very active, always using the music channels, using the bot and stuff. I'm gonna give her an A tier as well. I think she does her job well. And I think she's one of our most active overseers, just based on the fact that she's always doing something in the server, whether it's talking to users, listening to music, doing something. She's almost always online. So I'm going to give her an A tier for that. Next we have Ethan here. Ethan has been on staff for a very long time, one of the longest, I believe. And he was our former head of events. We kind of got rid of that, but he still runs the server events for the most part. And he does a really good job, and he puts in a lot of effort. And he's active, and he's always encouraging staff calls. And for that reason, I'm going to put him at an A tier as well. He does a really amazing job. Next, we have Aiden here. He's not our most active overseer, but he has been in the server a very long time, and I'd known him for even longer than he was in the server, I think, possibly. We definitely met in MM2, but because of the ranking, I'm ranking this based off of, like, server activity and that kind of stuff. I'm gonna give him a C tier because he's not online the most. He definitely, I mean, I guess that could be said about everyone. I think he's going through finals right now and stuff like that. I could be wrong, but either way, I'm just going to give him a C tier. But that, once again, has nothing to do with how good or bad they do of a job. Every one of my staff team is amazing. Just saying that. Next, we have Ginger, who is the fourth and final staff trial members, and I'm trying to think. I think I'm going to put him at a B tier as well, because we don't know what to expect, but he is very active. He's been active in the server for the last couple of months, and he's always been using the bot and stuff and trading and stuff. So I'm going to give him a B tier. I think I can expect a lot. I expect a lot, but I think he's going to be good addition to the staff team. So I'm going to give him a B tier. And now we're getting into the deputy owner and deputy owners, the deputy owner and the owners. Sorry, I misspoke there. And our one and only deputy owner as of right now, that could change within the next week, but as of right now, he is the only one. He's been my friend since last summer when I was playing Ghost Simulator almost every single day. That's actually where we met, and then I think he asked me if I had a Discord server, and I said yeah, and I invited him. He's been in the Discord server for a long time, and one of our staff members for a long time as well. And I'm gonna give him an this is tough. I gotta think. He always is talking and stuff, and he brings a lot to the table as well. He's always in the voice calls, and he participates in almost every game night if he can. I'm gonna give him an A tier as well. He's one of our most active, does a very good job, and I much appreciate it. I'm gonna do myself last. I'm gonna do Jake second to last. So next, we're in the owners, the last three, and this is Haley. She has been in the Discord server, I don't know how long. I've lost count, track, everything. I think she joined back in the summer. Let me find out, actually. I think I can find out. Although, I think I kicked her a couple of times for testing reasons. But let me see if it tells me. I'm checking the control panel right here. Did I scroll past? Ah, here we go. September 12th, 2019, and that's assuming I didn't kick her when I was testing. No guarantees on that. So she's been in here for a while. She always does a wonderful job. I think she's the oldest, in terms of, how long they've been on staff team. I think she's been on the staff team the longest out of everyone here. And she's always online and dedicates herself a lot to the server. She's starting her own server as well, and she has her own YouTube channel, so I hope that goes well. But I think she's gonna earn an S tier right there. I definitely need her opinions and help, especially when we're hiring people. She does the majority of the interviews and stuff, and she's helped a lot with that, so definitely earned that S tier. And now we're down to me and awesome Jonathan, or Jake. And, Jake. He's not the most active user, but he has been in here the longest. Not on staff, but in general. Well, okay, technically you could say he was on staff the longest, but not really. He's always just been, the co-owner. Back when the roles were owner and co-owner, there was two co-owners. One of them was my ex-girlfriend, who is still a very good friend of mine, who is been a friend of mine for 5 years. We're still friends and everything. And then when we switched the roles over, he became an owner, and so did Haley. But he was one of the original co-owners, so I wouldn't really consider him a staff member. I'd consider him like a brother. He's that kind of level of respect. So I also think he has earned an S tier, and not just because he's an owner, and not just because he's a co-owner, but he's a really good friend. He's been in the server. He was one of the first 5 people I invited to the server. He's been in there a really, really long time, and for that reason, he's getting S tier. And now we're down to myself. The only reason I included myself is because I'm the owner, and technically I'm on the staff team, and technically I run everything, theoretically. So that's the only reason I'm on this tier list, and I don't really know where to give myself, because I'm semi-active. I mean, I'm the one who's making, all the announcements and changes and roles and the Unbelievable shop and the updates and all that stuff. But I don't exactly message in general chat the most. That's mostly what my overseers do, and my owners and co-owner and deputy owner. Not co-owner, deputy owner. So I'm not the most active with the community, but I'm the most active, arguably, other than Haley, behind the scenes. So I'm gonna give myself an A tier, because I feel like I've earned that, in the least. I don't want to give myself an S tier, because I feel like I could be doing more, but considering everything I've done making this server a year ago, it's just crazy how time flies, but also I think I deserve an A tier, to say the least. But that's going to be my tier list. If you guys want to make this tier list, you can click the link in the description. All the images will already be on there, and you can add stuff, you can change things up, do whatever you want. If you want to go rate this as well, there's little rating icons I think right here, which is cool. So I hope you guys did enjoy this. Once again, this was just for fun. Obviously all my staff is really amazing, and I'm really glad to have them, especially the new ones who still are interested in joining the staff team. We had 15 applications to become the staff team. Originally we were only going to hire 2 or 3, but we ended up hiring 4 new people. So it's really cool how the community like wants to help out and everything. So that's really awesome. And for that reason, I just made this for fun. And for that reason, like, all of this is just for fun, alright? Just want to say that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this. Consider subscribing, leaving a like if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys in another video tomorrow, as well as a stream. I stream every Saturday and Wednesday. So, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.